Okay, now let's jump into creation of some of the servers. So the first server what we are going to create is nothing but a Basition host. So let's jump into creation of instance. Let's give some name like Basition host, and you can select Ubuntu machine. And the key pair already I have created called server key pair. I'm going to use that one only. Select the VPC. And this should be like enable public IP so we can access it, and the subnet should be in the public subnet. So and select the group. We can select the Basition security group as we already created it. Now we can create an instance. So the instance creation takes some time. Let's wait for some time. Okay, so meanwhile you can connect to the so this is the key what I have copied here. You can open git bash here and give permission to the key. So the key I downloaded here, the public key. Sorry, that is a private key. So you can give permission to the key. This instance is still creating. It is taking some time. Let's wait for the. Okay, now the server is initiated. Let's connect to it. Just copy the public IP and use the connect method, the SSH connect method. You can go to the connect tab. Here you can find the different kinds of connection method which can be established. So you can copy the SSH connect method and you can give it in the git bash. Now you're connecting to the server. You're connected now. Okay, now what we have to do, we have to open one more git bash here, and we have to copy this key to the Basition host. So how do we copy? We can use this command. It's like secure copy. We can use this command to copy the call server pem that key to the Basition host, so that from there we are going to connect to the private IPs of the app servers. So because they are not hosted in the public subnet and they are hosted in the private subnet, and we don't attach any public IP to them. Just copy uh, the, uh, the public IP of the Basition host, and you can copy it to the root directory. Yeah, now you can check the key has been copied. So let's check in the Basition host. Yeah, now the key is copied. Just give permissions here. So now from here we can copy. We can start a connection to the private instance. Okay, now what we're going to do is we are going to create one more instance. So it's nothing but a front-end server. So let's create another instance. You can name it as a front-end server. And you can select Ubuntu machine. Any machine you can select. I'm selecting Ubuntu here. And you select the key pair, which is nothing but a call server. The same key pair, and edit network settings and select the VPC. Now this also we have to place in the private subnet. And public IP should be disabled. Okay, select the security group. We have already created frontend SG, and pretty much that's all. You can launch the instance. Launching instance take a while. Now you can first connect to the Basition host. And now you can connect from here to the our front-end server. You can just use that SSH command and paste it here. So 2.51 is the IP of the front-end server. So you are connected now with that key, right? So now we want to install some prerequisites. So we'll update the packages and we'll install some tools. So it will take a while. Everything I'll be providing in my GitHub repository, the script, everything. So what are the commands we need to run and all. So you can check from there. So the package update is done. Now we'll try to install the Python here. So you can give this command python 3 -pip. So now you'll create one virtual environment. Some of the packages also needs to be installed for the for our app. So we'll first install the virtual environment and then we'll install the Flask applications and all and requests libraries. So whichever way that are required for the app. So we'll launch the virtual environment now. And now you can install the libraries. Yeah, Flask is important and request also to make the API calls. Now we'll launch two more servers. That is for the slash users and slash payments. So these two microservices will be running on separate machines. So we'll launch the one more instance. Okay, now you can give it some name like microservices 01, something like that. You can select any of the server. Here, I am selecting Ubuntu, and the instance type you can select leave it as it's. So the key pair you can select as a call server, and you can edit and you can give the VPC. This should be created in private and will not attach any public IP. So security group you can take it as a whatever we create, right? Micro SG. This is for the microservices. So you can associate it, and pretty much that's all. Yeah, you have to make sure you select that private one, and you can hit on launch instance. Okay, now what we are going to do, we're going to launch one more instance. That is nothing but a payment service. So you can give some name like micro payments 01 or something like that. You can select the Ubuntu machine. Key pair you can select as is it is. So this also will be installing in the private subnet. I can select the private subnet, and the security group will be the MicroSG security group. So far we have created all these backend servers and the front-end server also. Now we are heading towards creating of internal ALB.